When Fortnite launched Chapter 6, it came with an amazing way to prevent fall damage. This is called roll landing, but when I tried it in the Star Wars season, this happened. Yeah, roll landing is one of 33 things removed this season, and today we'll discover every single one and why they're gone. But here's another one you probably missed. For the whole chapter, we've been able to open chests, and sometimes a boon would pop out. It was a welcome surprise every time, but if you remember them, you'll also know they are themed around the season, like the elemental ones at first, followed by high spoons, so that of course means they're gone in Season 3. This also means the elemental chests near the turtles have been ruthlessly deleted, and Epic didn't tell anyone about it. Yet none of that compares to the fact that Fortnite just removed an item for the first time in years. In the past, we have seen supply drops, llamas, even harvesting tools get removed, but I don't think anyone expected this season to completely get rid of ammo. They are gone after 2,682 days. You won't find any crates on the island, and it's all because the entire loot pool is just gone. For the rest of the season, we have to use blasters, which have unlimited ammo, and these next 30 days might be the only time this will ever happen in Fortnite. Last season, you may have been rushing to shiny shafts every game as the best drop spot for gold, except try that in the Star Wars season and you're in for a huge disappointment. The second you land here, you'll realize all of the entrances have been blocked by rockfall. Now no worries, you're thinking I'll just pickaxe them.
Huh?
Yeah, and this isn't the only POI to become useless in Season 3. All of the Dilbit mines have been completely blocked off. Since the dawn of time, V-Bucks will always be the most powerful currency in Fortnite, and with those, you can now view a brand new category in the item shop. There's a secret new tab for Season 3 which tells you the best sellers of the day. Not only is this great for figuring out what everyone's buying, but it's also our first glimpse ever into how well a skin is doing. Now, reload players were very confused on the first day of Season 3 when they loaded in and realized the Star Wars loot pool is here. Yeah, it's a mode that's completely separate from Battle Royale, was now taken over by blasters. Turns out it was a total accident. This was never meant to happen, and within just an hour, Epic fixed the mistake, which means if you got to experience this, consider yourself lucky. You'd be even luckier if you managed to experience the true power of X-Wings. That's because on the very first day of the season, they were able to destroy enemies, like literally dealing 30 damage per hit, which made it insanely fun to use. They are also easy to shoot down, so pretty balanced, right? No, Epic does not agree, and within just a couple hours, they had already nerfed both the X-Wings and TIE Fighters to do 16% less damage. Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. At least they're the best way to get across the map now that two vehicles have been secretly removed. Both dirt bikes and rogue bikes have totally vanished from the map, and Epic didn't tell anyone about it, but I have a theory why they did it though. Yeah, I'm not surprised why they deleted this. Now, most people already know that Fletcher Kane is no longer relevant to Fortnite. It's part of the reason why his train has been replaced. It has gone back to the normal version we're familiar with, so no more turrets or convoys, but there are two changes that literally no one knows about. Like, for the first time ever, the train can now go in both directions. When you spawn into a match, it'll randomly decide to go clockwise or anti-clockwise, and that's not all. Once you capture the chest, you'll be given an exclusive mythic blaster. The train wasn't the only casualty of Fletcher Kane vanishing. This also means Gold Rush is gone. Or so you thought. Gold splashes can't be found anywhere in the loot pool, and this has led a ton of people to assume you can't get the rush anymore. But did you know you can go to the fountain at Fletcher's mansion and just secretly earn it? I'm also happy to reveal that phone booths are back in Fortnite with some hidden changes. You'll find these near Star Wars roadblocks, and that means you can hop inside and officially disguise as a Stormtrooper. Epic has also made it easier to figure out if your disguise is working or not with a brand new icon above your head. That's in case you forget that the Stormtrooper outfit, it just does not belong to you. But I could just never imagine that Fletcher Kane would take so much of the season with him, because you can't even find golden llamas anymore. This blew our minds when it happened because we wanted it for so long. I really feel like we should have appreciated it while it lasted. That also means that the mythic goldfish is missing from Season 3. Now let's circle back to a previous spot. If you remember the fact Dilbit mines have been blocked, you could probably guess Dilbits themselves are gone for good. I guess the huge crypto crash ruined Big Dill's name because he has also vacated the island, and there's proof of this. All you need to do is go to the Kappa factory and you'll realize the big pickle is gone. I guess we're never gonna see Dill or scam coins ever again. Which also means you just have nothing to spend those Dilbits on. Try to visit a black market and you're gonna have a hard time getting inside. And obviously it would be kinda OP if you could grab exotics this in a Star Wars season. Maybe you're thinking, hey, we still have gold at least, so surely I could go rob a vault for some extra cash. Sorry to inform you, but taking a trip to the bank is just gonna result in disappointment. Look now, and all of the vaults have been blown up. Even the heist bags are nowhere to be found. And yes, this includes the secret vault at Outlaw Oasis. Last season, you could solve the statue puzzle and unlock a hidden room underneath the carpet. It was one of the best secrets on the map, and now if you go here, you'll find the statues are gone, replaced by a single wolf that doesn't do anything. If you break the carpet, nothing's here.
Bruh.
Okay, you're thinking there must be a way to get extra gold, right? Well, go to Kane's personal safe in his house, and sorry, Epic thought of that too. It has been busted open already with all the bars stolen. Now, gold is less important than ever right now because you could finally use porta potties again. The outlaw ones around the map were super annoying to use because you had to pay the Baron's tax on them. Thankfully, you don't have to put up with that anymore. But you do have to put up with the cantina music. People have been enjoying landing here and experiencing a taste of nostalgia. Yet the last time we had a cantina in Fortnite, it appeared in Chapter 2 with the secret room. Who remembers? You can head back here, find a flute, and interacting with it will let you change the music. Well, that exact same flute is now on the stage at Mos Eisley, but sadly, you can't take over the playlist, forcing you to listen to the same song on repeat for eternity. Now, I have an update on Fortnite's most adorable couple. For the past couple months, we got to watch the Great Turtle meet a partner, and then they fell in love. Well, now they've been forced to move thanks to the cantina. The new POI destroyed their resting spot, with the turtle couple now searching for a new home. There's even some interesting news for storyline fans. This Star Wars season came out of nowhere because the story has been so focused on Daigo and his secret plan to enter the spirit realm. Like, we even had a mini event where he ran inside and played a cutscene for everyone watching. Well, if you want to see where he went, you're gonna have to wait an entire month as the storyline has been paused. Now try to visit the spirit portal and you'll notice it is totally destroyed, just as broken as Super Styles. For all of the XP grinders out there, you probably have a nice collection of Super Styles, and yet you'll realize that any 3D or galaxy effects are now matte black. They're insanely bugged out, and while this is inconvenient for some, the vast majority of people thinks it kind of looks a little cooler, so just enjoy it while Epic patches it. Now, at least we got to say goodbye to Mortal Kombat. And I'll admit this collab felt like it went on forever, but if you were growing tired of it, you could head to anywhere on the map where a Mortal Kombat arena was, and now, you know, it's finally gone. I love these places, and I wish they stuck around as POIs, but hey, all good things must come to an end. Turns out not all good things though, because Slap is finally back in Fortnite after 18 months. Both juice bottles and splashes are in the loot pool. But even cosmetics you bought years ago are getting secret changes. Like, remember the X-Wing glider? Well, Fortnite just updated this with a hidden feature that only appears when you press the trigger button. It's honestly pretty cool, but not all changes are helpful. Now, when you discover a brand new landmark, you'll get 90% less XP. It just sucks. At least one of those new landmarks might belong to Vader, and if you defeat him at his solitude, he doesn't just die. Obviously, he does the whole knee animation we all know about, but this time he stands up. He offers you to train in his ways so you can collect his lightsaber. What I don't suggest is taking a water sprite to a shrine. I know these have been good ways to grab loot in the past, but what Fortnite hasn't told you is they secretly nerfed them. Now, you just get a single item, a purple blaster. They've also made a change to forecast towers. Instead of the regular guards, you'll find Imperial banners hanging from them, and the key is in the possession of the AWR troopers, just to spice things up. But my favorite secret change in all of Season 3 has to be ranked mode. Ever since it was born, we have known the three main ranks: Elite, Champion, and Unreal. Just not anymore. Now you're competing to earn the title of Admiral, Grand Moff, and finally Emperor. And honestly, W change. Hope you all enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.